Sports coverage of the National Football League. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. And off we go from Soldier Field. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
You know, some weeks, Mike, it just seems like you just can't do anything wrong. Every play, every throw, it just seems like everything goes your way. And that was certainly the case last week, throwing for over 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. Tell you what, his receivers, they're coming into every game saying, we're going to get a lot of opportunities, and their quarterback can continue to play at that high of a level. There's a lot of production to go around.
And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early third down coming up.
It's third down and 4.
He'll look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Bears first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. From 29, here's second and 5. Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up third and
they'll throw here on third and short. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. The Bears call out their field goal team. Spotted at the 35, this a 45-yard attempt. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Bears are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good positive result.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Green Bay offense set to go to work for the first time. They're led out by the son of the Hall of Famer. Out of Colorado, Deion's son, Shedeur Sanders.
Well, I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards. If I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game and a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. Biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, they're going to have a chance to keep on winning.
Here's a first carry for their running back, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
That's going to be caught. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain, and that'll set up fourth down. Took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. The Bears offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. Now, faking the give. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now a give on the ground. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll get it inside the 20. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Red zone now. He'll drive to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
It's second down and 10.
Send a man in motion right. Back to the air again on second and 10. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. His 6th touchdown now for the season. The extra point is up and through. And the Bears are out to a 10-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Here comes a return from the 5. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Packers offense ready to take over for their second possession. They'll start out first down and 10. From the gun, it's Shedeur. In trouble, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. The second down throw is incomplete.
It's now third down and 16.
Now Sanders on third and long. He's got it! And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27. Set to go now on first and 10. Don't turn and hand this one off. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. They go play action with Sanders. He'll throw it left and has his running back. He's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now we've got third down coming up. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That one incomplete. Humphrey outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down. On comes the punter now. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. Oh, that is terrific. Out of bounds, inside the 5-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll start from their own 4. Not a lot of room for error back here. It's first and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target. And it'll be second down. Now a handoff, running right. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Pass over the middle and take it in. He's got it. Pick up of the 11 yards on that one. First down, Chicago.
At the 23-yard line.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down. So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. And what that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones. And if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Bears off to the early lead. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Bears in possession, here to start the second quarter. Here comes 3rd and 6 as we are ready to get back underway. He'll try and get there on the ground. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Couple of first downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10 up at the 42. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
He's across midfield.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 1. Now this time they'll look to throw. There he goes again. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
The defense is going to have to come up with a plan for this quarterback using his legs, Mike, or it's going to be a long day. They knew coming in he was a threat, but I'm not sure they thought he would be this effective this early.
Not much there. Maybe a yard. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. That is caught wide on the RPO. And he's going to be taken down, but there is a flag on the field. You wonder if that was a push-off. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively, stayed right with him, and will bring up 3rd down. They'll put a receiver in motion right. Throwing now on 3rd and long, and that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
The Packers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. As we give you a look at the league's leaders in receiving touchdowns, you can see he's 2nd best among NFL running backs at this point in the year. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And out of bounds it goes, just shy of midfield.
That's good for a Packers first down. A gain of 36 yards. And a Packer first down.
Now a give up the middle. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Sanders on 3rd down. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. That's taken in. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. They get 15 on that game. 1st down, Packers.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. The throw here is complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. Just past the marker. It is 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Green Bay.
Again, it's Sanders. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Packers.
The kicker on for the point after.
The extra point, up and good. And the Packers are on the board. It's 10-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Bears offense ready to see what they can do. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion right. They'll begin here on the ground. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 7.
They'll look to throw. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. 3rd down, they need 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
He'll drop to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. That's his 1st reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Packers' 29-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line. And it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bears will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Packers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense will need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down. On first down, it's Sanders. And good yardage there after the catch to wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up
from the gun, it's Sanders. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
It's a gain of 6.
To throw again is Sanders. That's complete. He finds Brian Thomas. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. He'll go right and find his running back. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in the second quarter. Sanders going to throw again. Quick throw, taken in, and that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Throwing again is Sanders. And that ball incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next. That's a skill that really just comes from experience.
That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The PAT, up and good. And the Packers move out in front by a point. It's 14-13. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And showing a little versatility as he takes this one forward up to the 34, a pickup of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Back to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Packers offense and their running back set to go once more. And they've used him quite a bit in the passing game. Take a look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards for running backs, and he's right there among the best in the league. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
From the gun, it's Shedeur. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Packers set to kick this one away. as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line. The Bears offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. Drive will start on the ground. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now, faking the give. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
The Bears sending out their punt team. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. And a pretty good punt there. Fair catch taken right around the 11-yard line. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. Now, Shedeur. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. To throw is Sanders. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. 3rd and a yard. They'll run the sneak, and he's going to get that first down, working it up to the 24-yard line. They'll fill up here, 1st and 10.
First down. 2 yards on the play. And the
Play action, it's Sanders. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side.
Complete to
2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here's Sanders to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Sanders will throw it. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. They go play action with Sanders. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. To try again, it's 2nd and 10.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Sanders going to try to run with it. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. A couple of 3rd down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
That's another Packers first down. A gain of 33 yards on the play. First down.
On 1st down, they'll run it on the draw. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now, Sanders. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he'll be taken down after a gain 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
First down. A gain of 4 yards. First down, Green Bay.
A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
handoff here, up the middle. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now it's Sanders. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. They'll try to throw for it with Sanders. And he's going to have that first down. They didn't want to settle for 3. And now it's 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8. From a little further back. Here's 2nd and goal.
At the Bears' 8-yard line.
They go play action now with Sanders. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Makes it 3rd and goal.
On 3rd and goal, Sanders. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Packers will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Bears offense make their way out to take over once more. Trail by 4, a touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
At the 43-yard line.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Now a run to begin the 4th quarter on 1st and 10. Not much happening there, just a short game.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And he's followed up after a gain of a yard.
At the 46-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
Bears, 1st down.
They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. To the ground, a 1st down run. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
21-yard line.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And the Packers have recovered the football. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Right away, they'll set up to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. 2nd down, they need 3. Working from the shotgun. He'll hand this one off. And he's going to get the 1st down. He is up past the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up a 5.
Taken down at the 41. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll stick with him again. Good running there. Getting close to midfield. Let's mark him there. And a first down.
That's good for a Packers first down. A gain of 9 yards. And the Packers
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's able to push his way forward. A gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
The 47-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the gun, it's Sanders. That one into the hands of Jefferson. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They'll try to sneak it here. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down. That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. The Bears offense headed back to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. They'll try to hit him with a screen. This one will be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
The tackle made back at the 13-yard line.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. That's going to be caught. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up 4th down. And the receiver with a fair catch, taken successfully. And that's where he'll turn it over to the offense.
At their own 42-yard line.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. Fought through that first contact. It'll bring up second down.
At the 43-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. 3rd and 9.
Incomplete. It's 3rd.
From the gun, it's Shedeur. Got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Packers first down.
Now Shedeur on first down. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down. Throwing again is Sanders. He's into space past the 25. And he's going to be taken down.
That's good.
We've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
A gain of 11 on the play.
That'll give on the ground. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Packers. No problem there on the extra point. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and 13 at the 24-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. The blitz gets there, and he lost the Fortunately, he's able to cover it up. It will not be a turnover, but will go down as a sack. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. He'll look to throw. Going for it all. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. Now a run on first down. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Now give up the middle. And some nice footwork as he spins forward for a yard.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. Fourth down coming up. The Packers going to call out the field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Packers add on to their lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. They'll get across the 20, mark them down at the 23-yard line. Here's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. Back to the air once more on second down. Going up top. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the second time this year.